Now, on the captain topic, it's been long assumed that either Joel Eriksson Ek or Jonas Brodin was going to take the A with the departure of Matt Dumba. A lot of talk now surfacing because Kirill Kaprizov did an interview in English that he should now just be handed the A. Where do you sit on who's most likely to be the next alternate captain, knowing that we're not shitting on any of the three?
Another thing that I always get shocked, people get riled up about. I mean, there's teams in the league that have like rotating A's. So like, I'm like, okay.
What's it mean if you're the home A versus the road A? Like, what does that say about you?
No idea. I think it was the Rangers last year. They had like 7 alternate captains.
Really?
Like, why?
And I know that the Hurricanes did it for a long time where they'd rotate it.
Well, they rotated the C, which was crazy to me. That is just like, no wonder that's what they sucked. So like, I was like, well, I know doesn't actually translate to anything hockey related, but that's so fucking weird. You deserve to be terrible. Just the weirdest thing. Like, what if they didn't know? What if they just didn't know? Like, you show up to the rink and I think it was what's his name, Falk and Stahl. Both were like rotating the seat. Yeah. I was like, what if they just didn't know? They showed up and found out who was captain that day when they got the fucking right. They get to the stall, like, oh, I guess it's you. Cool.
No,
this is just the topic.
They arm wrestle for it every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why Stahl had it more often.
Yeah, which Stahl had it about 77 games. Give just I don't know, add the A. I don't fucking like if that's a thing. Because there's plenty
you pick that,
but I don't care. Like, is it like I would give it to Ek? Like that's my pick.
That's where I fall too.
You know what I like? I can't imagine I would be like, I will never re-sign another contract.
I was just gonna say, you're forgetting the fact that if you give the A to Kaprizov, he's not allowed to sign somewhere else. That's what people think.
That's a good point.
It's a very good strategy.
Give him an A on
NFL
the left shoulder.
NFL has the franchise tag. The Minnesota Wild have the A patch.
Hey, on the left side, give him an A. On the right side, give him the C too. You know what I mean?
This is exactly where my head went, Sean, with the Hurricanes thing. Like straight up out of Mighty Ducks when he just like slaps it on his chest and it's there. It's like, the fuck?
They should have done by periods. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, second period, you're better than second period than me.
Velcro on the chest.
Hey, in soccer, if the captain is getting subbed off, well, yeah, no, they take it off. If they get subbed off, like they'll give it to just someone, and there's no
throw it out into the crowd.
You know, like, but yeah, I mean, my pick would be Ek. If they gave it to Kaprizov, I'd be like, okay, cool. What does this mean for the Leafs, though? What does this mean for the Toronto Maple Leafs? That would be my first.
Dropped that one in a while. I've missed it.
I know. But yeah, I think we both agree. I mean, my pick would be Ek, and I think that's what you just said too.
Yeah, I think that's the right move, but also I could see Ek being the guy that's like, I'm going to keep leading. I don't need it.
Yeah, I don't think.
But that's the quickest sign that he should have it, right? Like he's passing the test.
I still think if like Kaprizov doesn't get it, he'll probably put up 100 points. You know, call me crazy. I think he might still be like just as good at hockey and probably do the same shit. He just wants Zuccarello to get it. Actually, if Zuccarello got it, then Kaprizov would have 200 points.
That is actually a really good point. Even though Zuccarello would probably be the worst captain. Like I was actually trying to think for a second, like what's a name I could throw out that would be heinous? And I was going to go with like John Merrill just because people would get all riled up. But Zuccarello might be the worst option. Am I wrong?
Would he be? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't really know if there's like
seem like a leader. Like he's a very fiery person and he cares, but like I don't know. I'm probably basing it more off of how he composes himself, like in media scrums or like when shit's going bad on the ice. Like he's just doesn't really have the body language. Like he's a guy that more gets pissed off and sulks rather than like tries to lead the team out of shit.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he had the A forever in New York.
Yeah, that's back when his best friend was the star of the team. And I mean, find me a more handsome duo in the NHL of teammates? It's pretty tough.
Those two. Yeah, you're right.
Zuccarello and Lundqvist. I mean, really, Lundqvist, and it's kind of like when everyone's like, "What's the best line in the NHL?" And a lot of people would be like, "Crosby and two warm bodies."
Yeah.
Like I don't need to name players. It doesn't really matter who.
No, it's Sidney Crosby and Ren. And no, one warm body plus Rem Pitlick and Sidney Crosby.
Oh my God. That would be so fun. I'd be so happy.
Electric.